My day is going well.
Excellent, excellent, good. What about your job?
It's good.
Good, exactly, good, Casali. Casali, what is the weather like there in your house right now?
Mm, Right now is windy.
Windy, okay. Is it raining?
Not yet,
Not
but
yet.
I think it rain soon.
Okay, you can say, look at this, wait, I'm going to share the board, okay? You can say like this. You can say this phrase, okay? You can say,
Going
it is,
to.
is it about to rain?
Okay.
Look at this. It is about to rain. Está a punto de llover. Or it is going to rain. It is going to rain. Va a llover. Okay. Exactly. And there where you live, I mean, in your neighborhood, remember, neighborhood. En tu, en tu, en tu cuadra, en tu unidad, en tu vecindario. Does it, does it get flooded?
Mm,
Does it get flooded?
usually no,
Okay.
because I live in, how do you say cerro?
Okay. I live on a hill.
Okay.
Okay. But what about down, Quetzali? What about down the hill?
Mm, yes.
Okay. Okay, Quetzali. Very good. Okay. Good, Quetzali. So tell me, Quetzali, what did you have for lunch today, Quetzali?
I eat
I ate.
beans.
I
I
ate.
ate beans
Very good.
and some chicken.
Delicious. Okay, good, Quetzali. And what about for breakfast, Quetzali? How was your breakfast?
A sweet bread
Sweet,
and some tea.
sweet, sweet bread,
Sweet bread.
and some tea.
Yes.
Very good. Quetzali, when is your birthday?
Uh, my birthday is on October 1st.
October 1st. Oh, very soon. Okay, very good. Quetzali, and do you like to celebrate your birthday?
Mm, yes, but stay in my house or something like that.
Okay. You don't like to celebrate your birthday with your friends? I don't know.
Sometimes yes, but no in the last years.
Okay, Quetzali. Quetzali, and what is a good present for you in your birthday?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes, what is a good present for you in your birthday? For example, a good present can be, you can tell me, a good present is, I don't know, a perfume. A good present is a invitation to the cinema. A good present is a cake. I don't know.
Mm, I like chocolates, books, and
Okay.
yes, a cake.
So, Casali, do you like reading?
Yes,
Excellent, Casali. What kind of books do you like to read?
I like books, horror books,
Okay.
like Stephen King.
All right. Very good. Okay. What about Casali, these days or right now? Are you reading a book these days?
Mm, yes,
Excellent. What book are you reading?
I reading again a story of Lizzie. I think it's.
Story of Lizzie. Okay.
It
I don't know
means
it. What is the book about?
it's about a woman uh, who needs to i- investigate about um, her husband's stories.
All right.
He was a writer, but not in the book. He is dead, so she needs to investigate about his stories to understand what happened, and other man is writing letters for her.
All right.
Uh, how can you say amenaza?
Threaten. Threaten.
Okay, to threaten her
All right.
about a collection of her husband.
All right. Interesting. Interesting. Is the book in Spanish, Casari, or in English?
And no, it's a uh, translated book.
Okay. So it was written in English, and you are reading the translation in Spanish.
Yes,
Okay. Interesting. Very good. And Casali, how often do you read books?
not really often because I don't have much time.
All right. All right. All right. Very good. Okay. So you don't have much time. For example, what time do you usually get home?
I usually get home at 4
4
p.m.
p.m. Okay. And okay, you get home at 4, and then exactly what do you do? Have lunch?
Yes,
Very good. And later?
later I take uh, courses like English course or something else,
Good.
and then take a bath. I
Very
took
good.
a bath.
Uh, and I take a bath because
I take a
it's
bath.
it's a routine in the present, no? I take a bath.
Yes, and I watch some videos,
All right.
and then we take dinner,
Okay.
and I go sleep.
Okay. What time do you go to bed?
I usually go to bed at 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Very good. Okay. You said that you like to watch videos. What kind of videos do you like to watch?
mm, about science facts or um, people who talks about her life in another country
All
or
right.
things like that.
Very good. Uh, do you like to watch videos on TikTok?
Mm, not really.
Okay. So you watch videos on YouTube?
Yes, I
Or
usually watch videos on YouTube.
very good, Casali. And Casali, and why don't you like TikTok?
Um, there are so tiny. I can enjoy it.
Ah, okay. So short, cortos, ¿no?
Yes.
Yes, short videos. Okay. Exactly. And yes, it's true. They are really, really short, Casali. Very good. Okay, Casali, very good. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. And let's continue. Let's continue with a revision, with a review of phrasal verbs. Yesterday we studied some phrasal verbs. So this time, let's practice. But espera. Wait. I'm going to share the board with you. Okay. Wait a minute. Very good. Okay. There. Okay. Good. Okay, for example, I will do number one. It says, I always my older brother when I was a kid. Okay. The possibilities are looked up to, grew up, settled down, acted out. Ah, mire, pero aquí te puse espera. Espera, ok. Me puse las respuestas en todo. Espera, espera. Very good. Okay, very good, Cassidy. Wait a minute, okay? I'm going to change that, okay? Wait a minute. Okay. In the minute, Cassidy, please tell me, Cassidy, did you study your first verb yesterday?
So.
So. Okay. Okay, Cassidy, very good. Very good, Cassidy. Cassidy, do you collect anything?
No, not really.
Ah, okay. I mean, you don't like to have collections of, first of all, many people have collections about coins, stamps, and stuff like that.
Yes, but I don't have a lot of space.
All right,
So,
all right. Very good. Okay, Kasani. Very good, Kasani. Okay, Kasani. So let me check it. Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Very good. And Kasani, how long was your major?
my major is in psychology.
I said, how long was it? I mean,
I
very good. Yes.
I finished in on no in January the last year.
January 2022.
Yes,
In the pandemic, right?
yes.
Very good, Kasani. Kasani, and what was your university? Where did you study psychology?
Mm, Polytechnical National Institute.
Ah, okay, in Polytechnico, right?
Yes,
Ah, okay, very good, okay. Um, how many years did you study, Kasani? 2 years,
I
3 years, 5 years, I don't know.
4.5 years.
4.5 years. Okay. And Kasani, what is your plan? I mean, you finish your major. After that,
Mm,
Kasani, what are you planning to do?
I want to find a job full time.
I want to find a full-time job.
Okay. I want to find a full time job
Very good.
and do some uh, voluntary.
All right, Kasani. Kasani, what is the main emphasis in your major? You are a general psychologist? Are you an educational psychologist? Are you a health psychologist?
In paper, I was a general psychology,
All
but
right,
in the last 2 years,
good.
I had uh, training in clinical psychology.
Ah, okay, clinical. So it means that you are ready to treat people who have addictions, people who have fears, people who have phobias. Is that
Mm, I have training to treat people
Good.
in a basic level when they are in, how do you say crisis?
In a crisis.
uh, they are in a crisis or uh, with basic problems, problems that don't need yet medicine or other type of therapy.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So, Casali, who treats people with for example, who have addictions? For some people who have addictions to drugs, to alcohol.
In Mexico,
Yes.
it's clinical psychology, but with specialization
All right.
or therapist, because psychologists like me who just finished university
Yes.
need more training.
More training. Ah, okay. So it's difficult, Casali.
Yes.
All right, all right. Very good. Yes, very good. Casali, I have a friend. It's a teacher. He's an English teacher. But this teacher has addiction to smoking marijuana. And I met her many years ago. It was like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And I am still in touch with her. And when I sometimes call her by phone, I ask her, "How is your addiction going?" And every time I ask that, Kesali, she always answers that compared with the other years, this year she is smoking more. So I perceive, Kesali, that addictions start to be a little, but they start to grow and grow and grow to make it bigger.
Yes.
Yes, or
Yes.
maybe I am wrong. I don't know.
Mm, I think it depends on the people, because if the people don't perceive it like a problem in their life,
Exactly.
it and the people don't want help, uh, no one can do anything.
Exactly. Exactly. That is true. For her, smoking weed or smoking marijuana is something that is relaxing, unstressing, and something like that. Okay, so she doesn't consider that smoking marijuana is a problem. She thinks like it's a recreative activity.
It could be now the actual uh, program, government program
Good.
to deal with addiction is, uh, how did you say, despenalizar?
Unpenalized.
Ah,
Unpenalized.
okay. It's unpenalized using drugs and treating in the health center. So it it means that with your consideration,
Good.
you need to go to the health center and ask for the help. In other way, they can do anything.
Okay. So it's under the person's permission, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and under consideration of uh, one by one uh, case.
Because something that I have also noticed is that people who start to smoke, for example, marijuana, well, I don't know, I have never smoked marijuana, okay? But they say that they feel happy, they feel relaxed. But I have also seen people, Quetzalí, who began to smoke marijuana and then they changed to cocaine and they spend some time consuming cocaine and then they change to crack. I don't know.
That's true because the rock don't have the same how do you say effecto
Ah,
effect
very good. The same effect. Yes,
don't have the same effect uh, in the time,
exactly.
so they need something harder and harder and harder. It is uh, how do you say preocupante?
It is worrying. Fíjate, te lo voy a poner aquí, espera.
Okay,
Aquí. It is worrying. Es preocupante.
it is worrying to the government
Very good.
and institutions that treat people with addictions.
Yes.
Um, but yes, now the teenagers is, starts with marijuana, or and then how do you say?
Uh-huh.
Um,
They change
they change faster with to other harder drugs.
drugs. Exactly. Yes, que say, for example, this friend who is an English teacher, right now she is how old is she? I think she's 24, 25, something like that. But I asked her one day, when or how old were you when you began to smoke marijuana? And the answer was, look at this, Katsali. The answer was shocking. The answer was shocking because she told me that she began to smoke marijuana when she was 15 years old. When she was
Yes.
Katsali, 15 years old. Right now, she's 25, 24. So for 10 years, Katsali, she has been smoking marijuana. But Katsali, how? The question is, how can a teenager get drugs? I mean, it is illegal for teenagers to buy drugs. So
Yes.
how can they get drugs when they are 15 years old?
Uh, I read some papers that say in Mexico you can, well, teenagers can buy marijuana with some friends near
Oh,
school, but in the lately years,
good.
in familiar, uh, how can you say familiar?
Familiar?
Uh-huh. It's relatives.
Very good. Yes, relatives.
Relatives provide children or teenagers the drugs like tobacco, alcohol, or weed because they think it could be later. No, it could be less dangerous.
Look at this. Less harmful, menos dañino. ¿No? Less
Ah,
harmful. Less harmful, menos dañino. Oh, come on, que se pues sí que salía. I was also reading a research about addictions, and exactly this research spoke or told that tobacco is also considered a drug. That the smoking tobacco cigarettes is also a kind of drug.
Can you repeat, please?
Yes, I read a research about addictions, about human addictions, and this research said, y esta investigación dijo, that tobacco is also considered a drug.
Yes.
Oh, well, come on, guys, but what you said is hard. Okay, I mean, relatives giving their children tobacco or alcohol, that is not a good idea. Okay, that's bad. Okay, that's wrong.
Yes, but the idea they have is less harmful, and if they provide these things, the kids don't have the need uh,
To get them
to
from the
go
streets, no?
yes,
To get them from the
and
streets.
take harder things like cocaine or
Oh,
something
come
else.
on. Oh, come on. Okay, that's hard. Okay, that's no, that's crazy. I don't have children, but if I had children, I wouldn't give them any drug, not even coffee. Okay, because I think that also coffee is a kind of drug. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
But
you see, you see, you see.
yes,
I suspected, ya lo sospechaba, I suspected. Okay.
yes, and it have how do you say tiene que ver?
Ah, yo no sé how this word. It is related to. Ahí está que sale. It is related to, está relacionado con o tiene que ver con.
It's related to now the parents and well maybe older parents too. Uh, it's difficult to prohibit it.
Ah, it's difficult with this. It is difficult. Mira este verbo, ¿eh? Mira que sale
No,
este verbo. Forbid. It is difficult to forbid. Forbid es prohibir. O también puedes decir to. It is prohibit. To
no, okay.
prohibit o to forbid. Es lo mismo. Forbid o prohibit. It's the same, okay?
It's difficult to forbid uh, things they do.
I mean, from parents to children.
Yes, or relatives, but they have contact with kids or teenagers.
So you're saying that parents don't have the authority to say you won't do this or you won't go out. That is así.
So it uh, sometimes the parents smoke weed or took
Exactly.
drink alcohol or things like that.
Yes.
So it's difficult to say not to this.
Exactly, because I think it's just a matter of example, no?
Yes, and by the stigma,
Exactly, by the stigma, but
uh, they don't have help and don't ask for help uh, by children or teenager or the family.
oh, that's too bad que salí. Oh, that's too bad que salí. No, but that is, I think as you said, that is a worrying situation because, for
Yes.
example, nowadays, I know that many teenagers start to smoke marijuana at the age of 14, 15. 10 years old, and that is too bad, okay? Because over the years, I think I don't know exactly, but maybe this substance is making conditions or is changing the brain connections, changing the brain connectivity, and obviously, marijuana kills. Well, marijuana and any drugs kill neurons.
Yes, it's true. The width can cause
Good.
uh, fails of memories.
Pérdida de memoria.
Yes,
Lo que dice. Memory
uh,
loss.
memory loss, and that is one of the things it can cause. I don't remember other things, but
Yes.
yes, uh, the lungs.
Good.
Uh, it can. It could be. It could. Um, it could cause lung damage. Yes, hallucinations.
Long damage. Oh, really?
Yes,
Long damage. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Oh, that's too bad. And obviously hallucinations, okay? Mm.
yes, but it could be in any moment you smoke weed.
For sure. Yes,
It
for sure.
depends the case.
No, that's too bad. Okay, that's too bad. Quetzalí, I have a special interest on the human brain. Okay, for example, I like to know about what makes good for the brain. What are the best food or what is the best food for the brain? What are the best, for example, drinks for the brain? And for the brain is super simple, okay? Is water, is a basic diet, a very good diet, exercise, okay? And always try to learn something different because, I mean, every day, and I am speaking as a normal person with no addictions, okay? Every day, neurons die. So now imagine, Quetzalí, taking drugs every day. I mean, you are killing your neurons faster.
Can you repeat that?
Yes, when you take drugs, you kill your neurons faster.
Mm, yes, but you can kill your neurons by hitting your head in by
Oh,
accident or something like that. So
exactly. It's true.
it
Exactly.
depends a lot of
Exa-
things.
oh, como que say that. Bueno, obviously, to this friend, okay, to this teacher, I have told her, don't smoke weed, okay? Get away from weed. Aléjate de eso. I have told her, find help, find therapy. But she said that no, that she's happy with that, okay? And many addicts feel happy with that.
Yes, but if she don't consider it,
If she doesn't
she
consider,
doesn't consider it a problem. Uh,
it's true. She won't do anything, okay? She won't do anything.
yes, and the things you can do to help don't help
It's true.
actually because it's not the moment.
Oh, yes, it's true, Quetzalí. It's true. It's true. Exactly. Yes, it's like the person who drinks alcohol, no? If the person doesn't consider alcohol as a problem in his or her life, he or she feels happy with that, okay? And he or she won't do any action to recover from alcoholism.
Yes.
Very good. All right, guys. So here we have a revision of phrasal verbs. For example, I will do the figures. For example, I always my older brother when I was a kid. Look at the possibilities. Look up to, grew up, settle down, acted out. Here, actually, the correct is this one. Okay. Here, this one. I always looked up to. Look up to. How do you remember, Casali, what is look up to in Spanish, Casali?
Parecerse a.
Ah, no, 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 no. Remember, Casali. Look up to admirar.
Admirar.
Admirar. Ok,
Yes.
ok. Obviamente puedes checar tus notas si quieres, ok.
Okay.
For example, what about Casali number 2? My parents me to be respectful and kind. Which is acted
Grow.
up, brought up, grew out of, turned out.
Brought up.
Very good. Could you please mark it there?
Yes.
Very good. Excellent, Casali. Very good. Brought up, okay. What was number 3? The child was in class because he was upset about something.
Acting out.
Excellent, Casali. Acting out. Very good. Very good. Okay. Look at Casali. After years of traveling, I finally decided to in one place.
Settle down.
Very good. Settle down. Settle down. Very good. Excellent, Casali. Good. Okay. Look at the next. Okay. Okay. Let's make it bigger. Okay. Here, Casali, this one. It's amazing how much my son me.
Look up to.
Very good. Looked up to me. Very good. Exactly, Casali. Very good. Could you please mark it there, please? Very good. Then Casali. My old photo albums and reminisced about the past.
I look back.
I look back. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Then Casali. Her mother, in her love for cooking.
Look up to.
Very good. Look up to her mother. Very good. In her love for cooking. Very good. Good. Look at Casali. I can't this old shirt anymore. It's too small.
Grow out.
Exactly. Grow out of. Very good. Grow out of. Excellent, Casali. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Look at this one, Casali. The child. Espera, voy a mover eso. The child was during the movie and wouldn't sit still.
Acting up.
Exactly. Acting up. Very good. Very good, Sally. Okay. Look, Casali, I always my grandmother stories about her yacht.
Brought back.
Very good. Brought back. Very good. Good. Good, Casali. Good. Why this, Casali? How do you say this word in Spanish, Casali? Look at this. Yacht. Yacht. Why is that in Spanish, Casali? Yacht.
Juventud.
Juventud. Very good. Okay. Good to say. Look, Casali, the book I borrowed from the library last week.
I broke back.
Very good. I brought back. Very good. Excellent, Sally. Very good. Excellent, Sally. Okay, Sally. So any problem, Sally, with these phrasal verbs? Something not clear?
No.
Very good. Very good, Sally. Very good. Okay, so homework, Sally, is going to be to obviously to study and to memorize those phrasal verbs. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Look at this. I'm going to paste more information on the board. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Wait a minute. Good. Okay. Oh, yes. So here we have, it says, wait, it's too big. Okay. It says, I mean. Okay. How do you say, Casali, I mean in Spanish, Casali? What is I mean in Spanish? I mean.
Quiero decir.
Quiero decir, for example, you can use I mean to correct yourself when you say the wrong word or name. This is just one use of I mean. For example, well, the teacher, I mean the bus driver, had to. Okay. Okay, so what about the next? This one. It says complete. It says complete the questions by correcting the underlined words. Okay. Use the words in the box. Okay. I read number one. Okay. Were you good at playing chess? I mean checkers. Okay. Number two. Did you?
Did you read a lot of cartoons? I mean,
Okay. Number three. Did you have a motorcycle? I mean,
how often did you visit your parents? I mean, your.
very good. Number five. Did you go skiing in the winter? I mean, what's the name?
Did you collect animals? I mean,
Very good. Did you eat too much food? I mean,
were you good at speaking? I mean,
very good. And look at the possibilities, okay? Here, for example, you can say bicycle, checkers, comic books, fruit, grandparents, sledding, spelling, and stuffed animals, okay? What is sledding, Quetzali? How do you say sledding, Quetzali, in Spanish?
deslizarse.
Deslizarse, o eso también son trineos. Trineos,
Ujú.
ok. ¿Cuál me sale? Spelling,
Deletrear.
de letra, very good. ¿Cuál me sale? Stuffed animals. Stuffed animals.
Animales de peluche.
Animales de peluche o animales disecados, ok. Very good. Okay, look at this, Cassandra. It says, were you good at playing chess? I mean checkers. Okay. Remember, Cassandra, did you read a lot of cartoons? I mean,
Comic books.
very good. Comic books. Okay, could you please wait there, please? Very good. Excellent, Cassandra. Very good. Comic books. Okay. Excellent. Cassandra, did you have a motorcycle? I mean,
A bicycle.
a bicycle. Very good. Very good. Very good, Cassandra. Okay. Good, 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 good. So here, bicycle. Okay. Okay, the next one. How often did you visit your parents? I mean, your
Grandparents.
exactly grandparents. Very good. Sorry. Now, did you go skiing in the winter? I mean,
Sledding.
sledding. Very
Sledding.
good. Very good. Exactly. Sorry. Did you collect animals? I mean,
Stuffed animals.
very good. Stuffed animals. Very good. Exactly. Very good. Sorry. Very good. Did you eat much food? I mean,
Fruit.
fruit. Very good. Okay. Were you good at speaking? I mean,
Spelling. Spelling.
spelling. Very good. Okay. So remember, Casali, we use I mean to correct information, okay? Or to correct a word, to correct a name, to correct a sentence, okay? To correct a fact, okay? Very good, Casali. Okay, so look at this. I'm going to bring the other activity from the book. Okay, wait a
Okay.
minute. Very good. Casali, and how often do you go to the cinema, Casali?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes, how often do you go to the cinema?
Like one a year?
Once a year, okay? So you
Once a
don't go
year?
to the cinema very often,
Not really.
okay? Why? You don't like it?
Because I don't like go to the cinema alone.
All right. But you don't have brothers or sisters?
Yes, but we like we have in common. We like horror movies and that uh, uh, that kind of things.
Right.
But other things we don't like
All
watch
right.
together.
Oh. Okay. So you only have maybe one thing in common, which is horror movies.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Okay, so look at this here. Listening and strategies, I don't remember exactly. Listen to people talk about their childhood memories. Underline the words they correct. Write the corrections on the line, okay? For example, look at this. Let me make it bigger. For example, number one, I played softball until I was in sixth grade. Actually, corregir, okay? He says, well, question number two, we moved,
We moved to Canada for a few years when I was 7.
okay? No, wait, okay? Because my hardest class was algebra. I mean, okay. Number four,
We were best friends in high school. Well, actually,
okay. And number five, all the kids teach me in the school because I had an unusual name. Well, ¿cuál es el que sale? ¿Cuál es this? Si le quitamos la ID, mira, queda así, mira, queda así. This.
I don't know.
Ok, time was there on your notebook, please. This. Molestar. Molestar.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so let's listen twice. Okay. The first time you just listen, okay? And then the second time, we will have to write the answers, okay? So let's
Okay.
listen, okay? Let's listen.
Page 49. 3. Listening and strategies. I don't remember exactly. A. Listen to people talk about their childhood memories. Underline the words they correct. Write the corrections on the lines. 1.
I loved sports when I was a kid. I played softball until I was in 6th grade. Actually, it was until I was in 7th grade. And then I got interested in other sports, like track. I was a pretty good athlete.
2.
We grew up in a great neighborhood. Then we moved to Canada for a few years when I was 7. No, wait, I was 8. Anyway, I was really happy when we moved back.
3.
Oh, when I was in school, I got A's in most of my classes. My hardest class was algebra. I mean, calculus. I got a C in that one.
4.
A lot of the friends I have now, I met them in school. I met Carly in 1996. We were best friends in high school. Well, actually, it was middle school. And we're still really close.
5.
I didn't have many friends when I was little. All the kids teased me in school because I had an unusual name. Well, not all of them, some of them. But a few kids, like my friend Alex, were always really nice to me.
Okay, let's listen for a second time, and this time please write the answer, okay?
Page 49. 3. Listening and strategies. I don't remember exactly. A. Listen to people talk about their childhood memories. Underline the words they correct. Write the corrections on the lines. 1.
I loved sports when I was a kid. I played softball until I was in 6th grade. Actually, it was until I was in 7th grade. And then I got interested in other sports, like track. I was a pretty good athlete.
2.
We grew up in a great neighborhood. Then we moved to Canada for a few years when I was 7. No, wait, I was 8. Anyway, I was really happy when we moved back.
3.
Oh, when I was in school, I got A's in most of my classes. My hardest class was algebra. I mean, calculus. I got a C in that one.
4.
A lot of the friends I have now, I met them in school. I met Carly in 1996. We were best friends in high school. Well, actually, it was middle school. And we're still really close.
5.
I didn't have many friends when I was little. All the kids teased me in school because I had an unusual name. Well, not all of them, some of them. But a few kids, like my friend Alex, were always really nice to me.
Excellent, excellent, very good. So the first one is, I will read the full sentence, and then you read the answer, okay? It says, I played softball until I was in 6th grade.
Actually, it was until I was in 7th.
Very good. We moved to Canada for a few years when I was 7.
No, wait, I was 8.
Very good. My hardest class was algebra.
I
Ese ya dije.
mean, calculus.
Very good. We were best friends in high school.
Well, actually, it was middle school.
Excellent. All the kids teach me in school because I had an unusual name.
Well, not all of them, some of them.
Very good. Excellent, Casali. Very good. Okay, Casali. Very good. So let me, I want to share something with you, Casali, okay? Wait a minute. I'm going to share it on WhatsApp group, okay? Very good. Wait a minute. It's something good that you like to read, Casali. I also like to read, okay? And I'm going to share with you, Casali, a book, okay? There on WhatsApp, on the WhatsApp group. That book is called Frankenstein, okay? Look at this, okay?
Okay.
Look at this. It's it's a novel. It is a famous novel, okay, written by Mary Shelley, okay, many
Okay.
years ago. It's a very old novel, okay. Here que sale a bridge que sale that is reducida, okay, reducida. So
Okay.
I think you have the level que sale to read this book, okay. Obviously, you start with the introduction, okay, and then you move on to opening letters, okay, and then you continue until chapter 1. Okay. Okay. That's going to be
Okay.
like a homework, like a study, but let's say like a free homework. Okay. Do it whenever you can. Okay.
Okay.
The idea is to enjoy the reading, not to suffer the reading. Okay. So if you find new words, write them down. Okay. And next class, you ask me. Okay. You know, with Miguel, I was reading the opening letters and I found these words that I don't know. Okay. And then I will tell you the meaning. Okay.
Okay.
Very good, Casali. All right, Casali. So far, Casali, any question? Something not clear on what we were studying today?
No.
Very good, Casali. All right, Casali. So that will be all for today. Have a great weekend, Casali. Okay. And
Thank you.
take care. Please take care. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Casali. See you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Casali. Thank you. Bye bye.
See
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.